The names Ebony and Jet are legendary icons in the magazine industry, as are John H. Johnson and Eunice W. Johnson. They founded Johnson Publishing Company in 1942, and in 1965 they began grooming their daughter Linda to one day take the reins of the family business.
First of all, we had a great, fabulous personal relationship because I not only loved my father, I liked my father as a person. I thought he was a really fair and strong and vibrant and tough man, and I appreciated that. But I watched the way he dealt with people and how he really managed to get the most out of people and make them feel good about giving it. And I think that was a very unique and incredible quality. But he never really took his eye off the ball of Johnson Publishing Company and Ebony Magazine and Jet Magazine and Fashion Fair Cosmetics. Those were his babies. And he was going to make sure that they grew and blossomed in the way that he really felt would be beneficial for the African American audience.
Linda Johnson's mother, Eunice, added the flair and pizzazz to the Johnson Publishing empire. Eunice Johnson's insightful articles, fabulous eye for fashion, and charming elegance opened the door for Linda to experience a world few could imagine.
I really got an opportunity to work with her, and she was also the fashion editor for Ebony. So we worked on stories on the fashion show and editorial pieces for the magazine, all about fashion and style. And so if I have any ounce of style or flair, it's because of my mom. But I really got a great opportunity to travel to Europe with her when she would buy clothes for the Ebony Fashion Fair, which was the world's largest traveling fashion show for charity. We've raised over $55 million for African American charities during the tenure of the show. So I started really working with her, and that's when I really started to realize how important and what kind of voice Ebony had, because people would come up to my mother and say, "Oh, I read your article on this fashion or on that look," and it really started to resonate with me that we had a voice and we had a place in Black America, and people read us and they listened to us. We really are a company that believes in mentorship. I mean, clearly I was mentored from a very young age, and I think we try to do that all along the way with the executives we have internally within the company. They mentor those that they work with their peers, but also we have interns that we bring into the business on very many levels, whether it's advertising or it's in the creative graphics department, or if it's on the beauty side for Fashion Fair Cosmetics, and we mentor those interns as well. Aside from that, we also are involved with a high school, Johnson College Prep, on the south side, and so I go and I speak to those students as well. So mentoring to us it's really in my DNA. It's really in my DNA.
Desiree Rogers is the CEO of Johnson Publishing Company. She is a longtime friend of Linda Johnson and a success story in her own right.
I think we have a terrific relationship. I mean, obviously we do, or we couldn't work as closely as we do together. So, and she understands our company. She knew my parents, so, this actually is sort of weaving through her DNA as well.
Linda I've known probably at least 25 years, and so at this point, though, I have the opportunity to work with her at the house that John Johnson built here at Johnson Publishing. So I get to see my friend every day, and we get to play together and work together here at Johnson Publishing. She has been an incredible leader of her family's legacy for so many years. And whether it is keeping the family together here at the shop or mothering her daughter or just being a great friend, she is generous, honest, loyal, and just true blue, and a lot of fun too.
Ebony Magazine is a magazine of aspiration. I would hope that every month in Ebony, every week in Jet, every day online for ebony.com and jetmag.com, and even with our Fashion Fair Cosmetics company, that you see a sense of who you are as an African American and how important you are in this community and in this world at large, and that you take away from that a sense of pride.